Okay, now you've added all of your bedding readings and all your paleocurrents and things, and your fold plunges, we can start drawing on the boundaries. Okay, and it's best to start with the thrusts, okay, because things terminate against the thrusts. Okay, so I'm going to start with the thrusts in the eastern part of the area over here. Okay, so it's best to go to the data view rather than the layout view. Okay, and then I'm going to zoom in over here. Okay, and I'm going to start off by putting this thrust, the easternmost thrust, onto my map. Okay, so you can see that as I've drawn the thrust on here, the teeth are pointing towards the east. So that's saying that the hanging wall is towards the east. So the way I've set up the thrusts in here is if you start where you start drawing the thrust. So if I'm going to start up here, it will put the teeth to the right. Okay, so if I started down here, if I looked downwards here, it would put the teeth on this side. So I need to start in the north end. Okay, so I'm going to zoom in a little bit further, so I'm a bit more accurate drawing the thrust. Okay, and then I'm going to start editing. So one way to do this is to right click on the thing I want to edit, and edit features, start editing. Okay, and you'll get this error because the pylons are done in a different reference frame. Don't worry about that, it's fine. You just click continue, and then I want to do create features over here, and then I want to click on what I want to create a feature of, and it's going to be a thrust. Okay, and there are a number of different tools in here I can use to draw very curved lines. I can use this, or I can make up a line of a number of straight segments, or we can trace over a line that already exists. This is to edit vertices, and we can do lots of other things like this. I'm going to first of all draw it by a number of straight segments. Some of the lines I might use this arc as well. Okay, but I'm going to use this tool to start off with. So then it's just a simple matter of clicking a number of points along the line. Where it's more curved, you need to make more points. Where it's less curved, you can stretch them out. About to go off the end of the map, so just go up a bit. Do it a bit closer here because they're a bit more curvature. Going off the end of the map again. Nearly done. And then at the end, on the last point, I double click. Okay. And then I can switch off the field maps to see what that looks like, and you can see that it's there. And then it's good to save edit, and then we can stop editing, and you can see the feature appears there. Okay, and if we go back to our layout view and go to 1 to 10,000, we'll see just our area slightly so that we're where we want to be. You can see that our thrust appears quite nicely on there. Okay. So I can do this. I can do this for the other thrust. I need to put my field maps back on. Okay, and I've got another thrust coming down here. Okay, so I can zoom in. I need to zoom in a bit more. Okay, so this thrust coming down through here. So again, start editing. This is the other way I can do it. I go to editor, start editing, and then I get a list of what I want to edit in here, and I want to edit thrusts. Okay, continue. And then again I want to create a feature, and it's thrusts I want to create. Okay, so start clicking along my line. Because it's a bit more curved here, I need to have a few more points. Where it goes straighter, I can spread them out a bit. And then again, on the last point, and then I can save edits. Okay. Some of you may also have another thrust here, so we can put that one on. Okay, so again, create feature, thrust. Okay. And I just click along it merrily. You can see that in places I haven't drawn my line particularly well. It doesn't line up when I've linked it in. And then again, where I finish it, I finish with a double click. Remember to save edits, and then we can stop editing. Okay, we can go back to our outline view. Go back to 1 to 10,000 and recenter our map. Okay. Don't forget to save the overall thing every time you do it. Okay. In the next tutorial, I'm going to show you how to put on the axial traces.